Some people like this method, which is the assigned units, and they think it is the most elegant. Date. Some people like it, and some people like the other method. Some people like this method, and some people like the binding method. Whichever method you like, use it in your course. It's clear how to organize my content within the course, whether using modules or folders. It's clear, press 1, clear, press 1. All right, thank you all. Now let's get started in the name of God. So far, we've learned about one or two things, right, Dr. Sami, while you're working on that. If a student wants to upload something for another student, they should use an item. If they want to upload a file for them, they should use a file. Someone told me, I need to understand more, Dr. Syed. Yes. If I enter this first module, let's say, you see the module like this. I'll ask you if you want to edit it at all, just click on that arrow. I clicked on the arrow and chose the word edit and started to edit normally. I can modify the objectives, change the title, add something, change the name. Did I add something? I added something, right? And the module is not the module. It's in the direction. All right, I fixed it. Then I said submit. Now regarding this, there's a button right next to it. I can click on the word edit. So regarding this, there's a button right next to it. I can click on the edit button. I got it. And I was able to edit it. Editing means I can make changes. Just so you know, I'm doing something important here. It's something I mentioned to you. I told you to pay attention to it. There's something called tracking statistics. Tracking statistics. You are not a CAD operator. So when we were working on the course modules, I told you guys that there's something called tracking statistics. What does tracking statistics mean? It means you can see how many students accessed the first module, how many students entered the first module. So where do I find that? It's simple. Just stand next to the first module and there's that little arrow. Click on edit to modify the first module again, change its name and edit all that stuff. There's something called view statistics report. Pay attention to this. It's really important. This is my course. So if you don't pay attention, you won't benefit from it. I'm going to enter another course, and if this course is, so where do I get it from? It's simple. Just stand next to the first module, like at that little arrow, edit, and I can modify the first module again, change its name, edit all that stuff. There's something called view statistics reports. Focus with me. This is really important. This is my course. So pay attention, students, or you won't benefit from it. I'm going to enter another course. And if this course is, this is the course. And check this out. Now let me show you something interesting. For example, I want to see the first module. For instance, if I am interested in viewing the very first module, let's say we go to the content, this content, and click on the first module. I would navigate to the content section, locate this specific content, and proceed to click on the first module available, and check the statistics reports. Additionally, I would examine the detailed statistics reports. Why did I enter this duplicate? Because this duplicate contains students. This is repeated because there are students. I want to know, guys, what do I want to know? I want to see if the students actually looked at this content. Did they check it out or did they not check it out? And so on. Of course, at the beginning, there's something very important. To see the report, you need to do this before you start dealing with the repeated course. I have to go to the first unit like this. And I want to see if the students actually viewed it or not. So what am I doing? I click here and pay attention to me, okay? Pay attention. I click on the word edit. And while editing, I remind myself not to forget to track the students. Now I scroll down a bit and say, please don't forget. So what does it show here? As for tracking, there's no tracking set up. I'm telling you no. I want tracking for the first module. You need to do this while you're creating the content for the first module. I uploaded the PDF content and I want to see how many people viewed this PDF. In this case, after you've done that, you want to see how many students viewed it, right? You click here and something will pop up called View Statistics Reports. I want to see, or I'm clicking on this. Okay, and here, The statistics report for the activity is displayed, showing the users, the date, and the days of the week. Okay? Here it tells you that you want to see how much that is. Okay, want to click on it. I click on it like this. I click on this arrow. Where's this arrow? And I tell it to run. All right, go ahead and run the report for me. I want to see how many students accessed it. I have to tell it to run. Just wait a bit. It's obviously connected to the internet because the time shows me how many students accessed the first unit. And here's the statistic. And what day is it? And what time is it? And for you, of course, it started showing me saying, do you want your report? The report, it can show you in PDF format or in HTML or in Excel or in Word. Wow, that's nice. Can get the report in more than one way. I tell it, no, I want to make it PDF, no problem. It asks you, from when to when do you want it? I say, well, I want it from September 1st. I mean, from the beginning of the month until today, on the 26th day or the 25th day, the students access this one and it says, no, be careful. It tells you that you want a specific student. I have the students here. Here are the students. Be careful. And we will say to him, Dr. Sami, I mean, can focus on a student. I mean, I can put you on the sixth one or a smile. These are the students. Have in this comparison. And look at this girl or this student. Did she enter this unit or not? And on what day did she enter? And how many times? If I specified it like that. But if I didn't specify it, then I'm telling him I want to see all the students. Did she enter this unit or not? And on what day did she enter and how many times? If I specified it like that. So if I didn't specify it, I'm telling him I want to see all the students. Did all the students in the course access it? Not. Overall, the students in the course. So if I want to specify a certain request, I just put it like this. If I don't want a specific request, then I won't specify it. Okay. So if I click on send like this, I've specified the date and I told him to send. It starts to show me reports of who accessed it. It will show me PDF reports. He should pay attention. Pay attention. I specified the student because I specified the student. He told me the student with that specific university ID. Okay. And it started to show me the report. It's getting bigger like this. The report. This is the report. It shows which day the student accessed it. Of course, today, the student didn't access it at all. The student didn't access the course. Guys, the student might not have accessed the course today, so nothing will show up. So I'm going to go back and cancel the request like this and click on run so that people pay attention, and I won't specify the student. I'm not going to specify. By the way, I did this tracking today. I should have done this tracking from the very first day. By the way, I did this tracking today. I should have done this tracking from the very first day to track time. If I do this, I won't specify a student. Click send. This way, it will give me a report about all the students in the course, a report on all the students. I'm just going to download the report right now. He will tell me these students logged in on the 26th. Some people logged in today. Just keep in mind, if logged in today, some people logged in today. They didn't log in yesterday. They didn't log in either. And here are the students showing all the ID. Last time it showed one student and he did not log in. The student I selected did not log in. But there are people who logged in today. There are people who logged in today, the 26th. If you're tracking from the 1st, it will show you if there were people who logged in on the 24th or not on the 25th. If you're getting one student, it will show you if that student logged in on what day and if they did not log in on what day and duration. Look, the student logged in here. They logged in for just an hour. They logged in for 2 hours. They logged in for 3 hours. I hope everything is clear regarding the tracking. There are people who logged in today, which is the 26th. If you're tracking from the 1st, it will show you if there were people who logged in on the 24th or not, and on the 25th. If you're seeing one student, it will show you if that student actually logged in on which day, and if they didn't log in on which day, and how long they stayed. Look, the student logged in here. They logged in for just an hour. They logged in for 2 hours. They logged in for 3 hours in these ways. I hope everything is clear regarding the tracking topic. The tracking topic is very important. I see that you're doing it from the very first day while you're creating the content. Is that clear? Press 1. Is that clear? If you need any further explanation, just let me know. No problem. All right, everyone. I'm telling you that today's lecture will take 6 hours because we get to know a lot of things. Dr. France is clear. Dr. Hawa, Dr. Mia and Dr. Masali. Well done, everyone. All right, let's continue, everyone.